Water looks sus right here. It was frozen. Thawed out in my bag. Just cracked it open right now. Ay. Let me see. Let me see. I should just leave it like that, huh? Oh, there's my drill. Just looking for that. Like Chinese food. I had to get the most budget friendly order with rice. And you also gotta we also got to go there for the popcorn chicken, ketchup, hot sauce, barbecue sauce, but I put hot sauce and ketchup. It's D Flores, the only. That's his bill. I think it's stainless steel because I haven't rusted yet. I had it in my bag a few outings. Now I didn't use it because that grip, those grippers, those grabbers, whatever you want to call it, they'll scratch up your fishing rod blank. There you go. That ketchup with that sauce. Yup. Fried rice with the bean sprouts and the onions. So depending how my chemistry is doing, how I'm feeling, we're gonna go fishing in New York City in the East River. That's the place to be right now for the striped bass fall run. And this goes. Here it goes. Popcorn chicken. If you wanna see what my yesterday outings were like, my friend George got on a fish, killed the bite on the second cast. He asked for two casts. He released the fish, killed the bite for everybody behind him for like the next 2 hours. Then I caught a little ass fat striped bass with a big mouth, about 23, 24 inches. And that was it. And that was it. A whole bunch of nice little tugs or whatever. No running, nothing running for his life on the circle hook. Fished the whole outgoing. It was pretty cold. I'm breathing steam out your mouth. About almost 35, 33 degrees. Yeah, North America, on the Northeast, New York City, the Bronx, eating some Chinese takeout. What's up, what's up, what's up? You must be from around here. 6'7". My daughter says a word like that. I try not to use that word. But yeah. That's the popcorn chicken, fried rice, onions and bean sprouts, ketchup and hot sauce. From Ming Wong's in the Bronx, Burnside Avenue. Zip code 10453. Burnside and Davidson Avenue. But depending on how I'm feeling, I want to go fishing, but I don't want to be out there with a raging rectum, rectum, because my hot sauce is a super hot sauce. The Carolina Reaper, invented by Ed Farron from Pucker Butt Pepper Company down in I think North or South Carolina. The Carolina Reaper used to be the world's hottest pepper. He has other creations, but that's what he's most famous for. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully, I'll find you on my subscribers. I'll subscribe to you. Yeah, but the super hot off the bush, you could pay anywhere from like $20 to $100, and a person wouldn't be daring enough to eat it the second time around within an hour the next day for 1,000. They wouldn't do it. They'll receive Jesus' feet. And if they have any habits or addictions, they won't do it for 24 hours. They actually won't even spend the money if you provide them with milk, even if they're lactose intolerant. That's the pop. I hope you can see it. It's the popcorn chicken and fried rice. It's $9.50 Burnside Avenue and Davidson Avenue in the Bronx, New York City. It's like over 5 pounds of food. Really, they close like in 5 minutes. They close in 5 minutes, and then the bank. I only had like 2 minutes. The guy gave me extra 2 minutes to withdraw some cash, but they only cash only. They have an ATM, but my bank is across the street. I don't want to pay that extra $3.50 to take my own money out. Is this mine? Of course it's mine. Why would I have somebody else's things in my house? This rod was given to me by a friend. It's rated for up to 60-pound line. It's a conventional. I paired this with two conventionals. But right now, I'm using the Pin Squall size 15 casting special. It holds 350 of 50 yards of 30-pound or 20-pound mono, but I have about 300 yards of 80-pound braid on it. My PB fish are that like I remember in my recent years, 47-inch striped bass. I don't know how much pounds, but that was a catch and release. And my heaviest fish, when the slot size was like 35 inches, it was like 17, a little over 17 pounds. And I lifted that with my Penn Battalion 8-footer inshore rod with 60-pound Nomad braid and my Slammer 6500. And I caught that with a piece of squid. But my PB Porgy, my scup, probably like 16.5 inches. Bluefish, probably around 34, 35 inches. I'm eating popcorn chicken and fried rice with the onions and the green sprouts with ketchup and hot sauce. Yeah, thank you for the assist. So this is what you want to eat when you're in the Bronx and Burnside Avenue. You can get off the 4 train, take the 40, the 32 bus, the BX42. Just walk to Ming Wong's, area code 10453, and you can get that. $9.50, you can get over 5 pounds of rice, but they close right now. And they only take cash. Leave a comment in one of my videos. I'll tell you there. That way I won't have to repeat it so many times. Don't report nobody. He's all right. His name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. He's good. He's good money. But yeah, depending on how I feel after this meal, I was supposed to meet a buddy there, but this 32-degree weather is not for everybody. I get there on bicycles about 6 miles away, like 25 minutes. I'm taking it easy, not trying to like sweat too much. Don't want my sweat to freeze. What is this Q&A? All right, thank you very much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Hopefully, I see you in your subscription to YouTube is not in private, because if it's private, it won't tell me if you subscribed or not. But do you leave a name? I mean, a comment on any of my videos or my shorts? I'm glad you subscribe to you got any content. But yeah, this is the North America, New York City, the borough of the Bronx. I'm gonna go fishing in New York City in the East River. How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, I'm just eating dinner, Chinese takeout. Thank you for the company. I appreciate the attention. This is my favorite food. I've been eating Chinese food all my life. I've been eating Chinese food since 1982. Be easy on me, guys. I was born in the 19th century. I wish you would have gave me a spoon too. Thank you. Thank you. 654 321. Mic check. Mic check. I'm blind as hell. You can tell by my thickness on prescription, my glasses. OG Goat 654. Ah, good looking. But yeah, if you check in my recent shorts, my friend George caught and released a fish right away. Mine was two videos, me catching, landing it, and then measuring it and releasing it. I spliced them together. Liam, what up? What up? What up? How you doing, Holden? Do you have a last name? It better not be DIX. Oh, you always catching me. You almost call me with that paragraph. Was got happy birthday. That was so hilarious. Popcorn chicken and pork and fried rice. I had to run to my bank, to the ATM, so I would have used the Chinese takeout ATM. Would have charged me $1, then another $2.50. Would have been $3.50 extra. What up, Liam? 6'7". Thank you, the OG Goat. I would like a spoon, but I don't want to get up. Some like supernatural thing might happen in my haunted apartment. No, it's a chicken, popcorn chicken. So it's basically like a Chinese fried chicken skins with some meat attached to it. It's not like a full like boneless chicken. It's not chicken fingers, but it's like the taste is chicken. But fried rice and bean sprouts and onions. I should call it the fried rice with the vegetables. We got super duper hot sauce. Carolina Reaper hot sauce. In the 90s, well, like around 1995, at my sister's house in Southside Jamaica, Queens, in the Baisley Projects, yeah. There was a neighbor we had. He had lost his eye to violence or whatever. He was our age, me and my nephew's age, my nieces and stuff. I was around what? Like preteen? I was like, wow, what the heck is that smell? He was like, ain't it good? That's my mother's cooking. I said, what is that? It smells like. He's like, yo, why you say that? Want to fight? He said, my mother makes the best chitlins. Man, if you know anything about New York City and Southside Jamaica, Queens, Baisley Projects, this looks like a big, like, prison. There's a wide block. The block takes probably like 6 blocks. New York City blocks. The whole area smelled like, I think, chitlins that weren't clean enough. Because later on, like right now, as old as I am, I know what it is now. I didn't know what it was before. And you have to clean them very well. But as far as eating chitlins or chitlins, how you ever say it, I respect what people eat, but I wouldn't order that. You would have to serve it to me and not tell me what it is. But I do eat bacon, pork shoulders, everything else. Pork chops, I eat that. A lot of people say I don't eat that stuff. A lot of people ask if I'm Indian or Pakistan or something. But I've eaten things close to that genre of food. Hey, how you doing? But yeah, I've eaten that close things like in Spanish it's called morcilla. Am I something? You're something too. So yeah, I'm eating popcorn chicken and fried rice with vegetables. So basically, morcilla in Spanish, it is a blood sausage. But now the one that they make in like recent decades around here is not the variety that they used to make when I was little. That is spicy. It's no longer spicy. It's mild for like, modern people. Yeah, the Philippines. Oh, shout out to the Philippines. The Philippines are beautiful. I have a lot of friends from over there, but they live here. I wish I could break some Filipino words, but I don't know any. All I know is that their parties, my neighbors, my friends, I used to go to their house. It involves a lot of liquor and a lot of karaoke. Very good at the karaoke mics with 1,000 songs on it. What? Philippines. Filipino. I love the Philippines. A lot of Americans live in the Philippines, especially the people that obtain a lot of fighting cockfighters from the era of 1976. They're all retired and took their birds over there and mixed it with the native birds from over there. And I think it's called sangbang, the slasher's cut. And also the old American culture, which is considered an illegal subculture over here, the dog fighting. They took all that over there. And once on a public radio air TV show, that's before they put digital signal, I've seen videos of in the Philippines where they fight horses It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, thank you. Are you a nurse? I have a lot of most of all the people that I know, that my neighbors are Filipino. They're registered nurses, but they study here in New York, and after their residential, they move to Hawaii. They pay good, and they go to Thailand. They go to all those Asian countries. They're beautiful. They're very professional. But yeah, the Sambong, I think it's called, the American Slashers Cup, the dog stuff, Manny Pacquiao, tremendous big heart, a lot of happiness, very happy people, very beautiful ladies, very career driven too, real nice. But living in New York City, you have friends from everywhere around the world. Meet a lot of people. Yep, that's great. Solar conservation. I wish I would see. I haven't seen. I seen a lot of big saltwater lures over there. Like this lure, it's a troller. I tried casting it. It's a metal lip, kind of like a darter troller. You can catch big fish over here in the right conditions in the ocean surf. But I'm gonna fish the tidal rivers of New York City, the East River, with squid baits and inline circle hooks on a fish finder rig, or some people call them Carolina rigs. Like some big striped bass, white meat fish. It's one of the biggest fish migrations, second to its food in the northeast of America. Those fish, I live by the breeding grounds in the Hudson River, one of the biggest rivers in the northeast. And those fish, they swim in from freshwater to saltwater back to freshwater. They travel all the way up to Nova Scotia during the summer. And around August, September, they turn around and they swim back down here. And the last of the remaining fish travel around January, the middle of January, when it's freezing cold. And they stick around. The ones that stick around are called residential fish. One of the biggest fish migrations in the world. Wow. Wow. Yeah, here South Africa have some huge fish too. I've been watching this video, this channel, Billy's Fishing. It fishes in Norway for halibut and big, huge Atlantic cod. And he's always repping the South Americans. The South Americans, a fish out of 100 pounds is a little fish to them. They catch fish upwards in the hundreds, 300, 400, 500. I'm still just yet to see. I've seen 100-pound Malaway, a cob fish is also known as a cob fish. About 100 pounds caught off the South African ocean surf. Very interested in fishing anything like the water where I live. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. But if you follow the rules and regulations, and that's why we have a source of fish, because before I was born, they had them something called a moratorium, which you couldn't even target them. And then in the late 80s, they opened the season for that striped bass, and their numbers they got repopulated again. So as long as you follow if your country doesn't have rules and regulations, it's sometimes good to set rules. Don't fish and catch everything and take it home. Leave some fish behind. Try to catch something that's either big or something in the middle. If you know so much the biology of the fish, the fastest, most abundant fish, game fish you can catch here in the summer or in the winter and the fall in the southeast in Florida is mahi or the dorado. Those fish are fast growing fish. They also swim around different parts of the world too. The oceanic fish. Um, but in the summer they do come out here in the offshore, in the Hudson Canyons and closer. So you have a stretch of New York State that reaches out in the ocean, which is called Long Island. And in the summertime, you can catch tuna, white marlin, the mahi-mahis, triggerfish. And like in the beginning of fall, all those things, even sea manatees, I don't know if they call them sea cows, the Gulf Stream brings all that stuff up here. And whatever can migrate back down, when the winter hits here, the winter doesn't show no mercy. The winter kills everything. So I don't know how those sea mammals make it back to Florida. New York City is a pretty clean place after the 70s and the 80s. Now we have humpback whales swimming up here in the rivers in the city, up to like 86th Street. Dolphins swimming up here in the Bronx River at 174th Street. Around the Bronx City Island, seals and dolphins in the late winter, early spring. Those animals love the cold. They could tolerate it. Around those times, that's when the herring, the oceanic herring, is moving in. Thank you for tolerating me eating and speaking. It's very rude, I know, but I enjoy the company and the attention because I'm here all by myself. And my apartment is so quiet. When I get up before the afternoon or so, I just feel quietness. A loud quietness that you only experience like out in the farm. Thank you. So yeah, right now I live in a city. I hear buses, cars playing music, sirens of all kinds, airplanes flying over. Our windows is closed because it's freezing outside. Yep, and God bless everybody. For those who are waking up and eating breakfast, lunch, or having dinner. Yeah. Right now the time is 10:38 p.m. over here, Eastern Time, North America, New York City. So I feel good. So I'm gonna throw sweatpants on, my thin pants that I have on now over that, a hoodie, a coat over my hoodie, my gloves, and my fishing gear and bait. And I'm on bicycle. I'm gonna go live when I go over there and cast out my lines. Once I cast out my lines, I'll go back live again, so y'all can see what I'm talking about live. Hopefully, I'll catch a fish on my first bite, on my first cast. I mean. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll be on I'll be back on in maybe like 40, 50 minutes. I live 2 hours from the ocean on public transportation, but I do live in saltwater, between saltwater estuaries and rivers. The Hudson River, the Harlem River, and the East River, and the Hutchinson River. So I have access to a lot of rivers. Everything is about 4 to 6 miles, 8 miles away. But the ocean surf is like 2 hours away. It's about, if I ride right uptown to a train that goes straight there, it's about a 30-mile ride. It's like less than 2 hours. But that's too far, and I don't have waders to wade in the ocean surf to stay dry and warm. It's too cold. But yeah, over there you could catch some artificials like this metal lip darter, trolling size metal lip. These big hooks, and or you cast out with a jig head with this paddle tail that mimics a shad or a bunker or a squid. And that's what my friend found and gave it to me. This is a spook. It has a barnacle going, and the hooks rusted off. It's still good. Stainless steel hardware, O-rings and bearings with a through wire. This is made by JP. It's a saltwater plug. So I'll be putting hooks on this, and maybe I could practice casting it. I also have another spook made by Swag Custom Lures, and it's pretty good, but this one doesn't have hooks. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm gonna get suited up in about 40, 50 minutes. I'll have my line in the water, and we'll catch some fish together. All right, guys. Wish me luck.